Nate Monteith, and no, we're not in victory lane, man. I'm not used to, you know, interviewing you without you being in victory lane, but man, tough race for you. You started 10th, you know, a lot of green flag runs there. Probably not enough cautions to get to the front there without burning your stuff up, man. Take us through your race. Tell us what happened out there tonight.
Yeah, that qualifying effort really hurt us. You know, 10th is never good to start. 30 laps, 60 laps, 75, anything, but you know, to drive up through those cars, pass we did to get to third, you know, just used up too much tire getting there. You know, I had to battle a couple of them guys door to door for the position, and that's just what it took. You know, third best is all we could do with what we had to do with our tires. So we wrapped up all the championships this race here by securing all that. So this last race we can switch some tires around and go for broke. We ain't got nothing to lose now.
Well, man, you know, at times you've almost called yourself unbeatable, but tonight looks like you got beat straight up in a race here, 75 laps here at Kingsport Speedway. What do you make of that, man?
You know, just bad deal for qualifying. You know, some people say we were sandbagging, but honestly we weren't. We just missed it on air pressure. And just took a gamble what we thought with this cool temperature was going to do and missed it. You know, and just we paid for it the whole race. You know, just burning our stuff up trying to get there, and that's it's nobody's fault but ours. But we'll have better tires now, and we ain't got a points race here for the track, so we got nothing to lose.
All right, Daniel Pope here, coming home second here tonight at Kingsport Speedway in your return. Man, last time you and Adam Long raced, things didn't end up as well for either one of you, but tonight you guys raced each other clean. Take us through your race, man.
We had a really good car. Not a lot of people know, but we're trying a 604 crate motor, which is a big horsepower disadvantage compared to all these built motors, and I'm really proud of what the car can do, and I feel like we made really good progress. And the only thing that was killing me is to run these crate motors, you got to be able to roll through the center. And when I got to him, when I ran him down, I couldn't roll the middle. I was just stuck. So it was pretty much a ride, and hope he made a mistake and just hounded the crap out of him. And I stayed on him all 75 laps as close and hard as I could stay on him, except the middle 20 laps I kind of laid back and just tried to save my tires. That late caution, when it come out with 10 to go, I knew I was in trouble, or 7 to go, whatever it was. I knew I was in bad shape then, because it took my car about 5 to 10 laps to get going. But I'm very happy, very proud to come back and set a new track record and run second, and hopefully they draw a 3 here in the second invert, and it'll put me on the front road. I get this crate motor out front and sail for that second race.
Well, man, I mean, you know, with the smaller motor, do you think that maybe that helped you save more tires than some of these other guys saved in that race for this second race?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the 3 car, he was sideways off every corner, and my car was still pulling straight. So I think when we get going here in the second race, about halfway through the second race is where crate motor will show up. We're actually up here practicing it for the UAR race in 4 weeks, and we just wanted to make sure it could get around here and be competitive before we brought it back and ran the UAR race. So I'm really proud of it. I got to thank Right Way Logistics and JPAC Industries and Kevin Fisher Crate Motors. That's where that crate motor come from, and it's a bad boy.
All right, Adam Long, man. Checker Dundas, Victory Lane, Kingsport Speedway, man. It's got to feel good to get out here and get you a win. You know, Nate was in the field, you know, solidly this time. You know, there was no questions. You just dominated the race. Take us through it, man.
Right. I mean, I just had to work the bottom. I knew what I had to do. I know Daniel's got a crate motor, and he's going to be better at the end. We're going to have our hands full with him in the second race. But, you know, he raced me clean tonight, and I appreciate it, and I'll do him the same. You know, he's class act. He come over and talked to me afterwards and said he didn't mean to do what he done last time, and I forgive him for it. So we're good there. But yeah, man, these guys just worked on this car and got it better all day. And man, I just don't know what to say. I just want to thank my team and everybody that's helped me get here.
Got to be redemption for all the near misses that you've had, man. Since your first win, you've had all kinds of things, led a lot of laps, but you know, just hadn't been able to get back to victory lane. This has got to be redemption.
Yeah, it is, and I heard every little rattle in the car. You know, coming to the checker flag. He said he was on the inside of me there a little bit, but you know, it's just one of those things. I wasn't gonna let up. I was gonna try to make it as wide as I could.
Anthony Anders coming home third here tonight in the second of 2 twin races here tonight at Kingsport Speedway, man. Looked like you had a pretty good car there, and the driver got up on the wheel that time.
Oh, is that what you think? Okay, I'm gonna let you have that one. Nah, we finally freed the old car up enough to finally got it turned down in there, but it needed just a little bit more, and I think we could have been right there battling for the lead there. I mean, we wasn't bad. I mean, we were right there. I don't think we was off hardly none. We just needed a little bit more of that tightness getting into the middle would have been good. But you know something, we've struggled up here all year long. We tried something totally different tonight. It worked here. Didn't qualify too well. Got spun out the first race, come back, finished 9th in this first one. We ended up finishing 3rd in this one. I think we hit on something to work on first the next year up here at Kingsport.
Well, man, I mean, it's too bad. You know, you said you struggled all year, and too bad you guys finally found something on the last night of the season.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you know, we kind of went back old school stuff right here, way back in old school, and it actually worked, and we kind of excited. We practiced today, and it seemed to be about a 10th better, and it seemed to stay with us and all, but, you know, we accomplished a lot today, just in a short period of time, and excited for next year, but more excited about Myrtle Beach tomorrow. Can't wait to get there. Hope it don't rain us out.
All right, Lee Tizzett come home second tonight in the second twin here. Man, looked like you know, you had a really good car. You just never could get up to Adam Long there to get to lead.
Yeah, you know, we got to him a couple times, and he was really loose up off, and I pressured him. He went off the heck, but I was just a little too loose. You know, center off to get a good bite up underneath him and get under him, you know, and make the pass. So, you know, hey, we're second again. Pretty happy with that. Car's not tore up. Glad all of our sponsors have stuck with us. Anytime Fitness, East Tennessee Eye Care, Meadowview Dentistry, and Kingsport Credit Union. J&J Racing Engines, you know, we're working on this motor. They haven't built motors a long time, and they're getting better and better every week. So next year we got something for them, and we just got to put our nose to the grindstone and win this thing next year.
Adam Long for the second time tonight comes home with the win, man. That championship belt, he's holding it up a minute ago, man. I guess that's yours. You're the king of the concrete jungle.
I want it. I want to keep it. I don't know if Robert will let me have it or not, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that second race. If Daniel hadn't had the problems he had, I don't know what happened to him, but I mean, he pulled us by 3 or 4 car lengths there on the start. And with that crate motor, man, I just, you know, I was having to feather mine, and I just really couldn't keep up with him. But I don't know, we was there at the end, and we won the race. That's all that matters.
Yeah, man, I mean, there at the end, looked like every time that Lee Tizzett could get near you, man, you just continue to pull away.
Yeah, the lap traffic, I was trying to negotiate that, and you know, just had a trouble there. It's easy when you got a guy that goes through there for you because he kind of clears them out, and I think that's how he called us. But he raced me clean when he did catch me, and I got to thank him for that. And everybody can race clean down here and have a good night, and I think it was a good night tonight.
These 2 races right here, man, I guess they prove that you're the man here at the end of the season here
yes,
at Kingsport Speedway.
I can't wait to come back next year. I know Nate was talking like he's going to protest my shocks, but he needs to come back next week or next year and let me beat him with my shocks.
Third. All right, Daniel Pope came home second in the first race, broke in the second race while leading the way, man. Looked like you had the second race in control. Take us through the second race.
We had an excellent car. I knew it was really good in the first. I knew if I could get to the lead, it would be long gone. And the 80 car overdrove one, got into 44, and they gave me the bottom, and I got 3 wide on them, and I got as low as I could into 3 down here. I was pretty much against the inside wall, and I guess those 2 got together and didn't make it off 4. And it's one of them racing deals, like at night and 8 when 3 wide to the outside. You know, it's one of them deals, you know. But we got to the lead, we went back green, and the car was excellent. I drove away to about a 6 or 7 car length lead, and they hollered on radio, "Hey, you got about a half straightaway." So I just went into cruise control mode, just trying to click away laps and run it to the end. And man, that was bad fast, and we broke something in the valve train. Went down the front straightaway, and when I lifted to go into 1, it lost a cylinder. And ain't no point in trying to run on 7 cylinders, so I just shut it down, coasted in. And I mean, I got to thank Nate though. You know, I got to take his motor back to the motor builder anyway next week now and get it fixed, so it'll already be broke down for me. So that'll be nice. But I got to say, Randy did a great job, and Manager Builder did a great job, and these things happen in racing. And they know we were here.
Well, you speak of thanks to Nate Monteith. We got to kind of explain why. He's protesting you. That's the reason that you're over here. The motor getting ready to come out. He protested the motor, you know, as payback maybe to when you guys protested him, whatever it is. You know, tell us, you know, where you stand as far as the motor goes. We know that, you know, Kevin Fisher, you know, he's been called a couple times in the UARA. So, you know, you tell us what you think you got there.
Well, the motor should be right. When we bought the motor, we told him to make sure it was 100% Ricky Brooks legal, and we got checked at Nashville a couple weeks ago, and it was legal. So I'm not too concerned about it. If it'll make it through a Ricky Brooks tech, you know, then I'm not concerned about it making it through a General Motors tech. So they changed the rules on these things and made them a spec motor, and they run a little bit different parts in them than a standard crate motor. So, you know, from what the guidelines are, that motor is straight up as legal as they can be. We made sure, we told him we don't cheat, we don't ever want to cheat, and if there's something wrong in it, it's beyond me, but I don't think it is at all, and I'm not concerned about it.